A Maritime sports, we breaking the heat. Sean on the mic, pulling grails from the street. Crosby, Mick, David, Bedard on the rise. Great White North, where the legends collide. Packs get cracked, it's a heat wave storm. Young guns fire, rookie cards get born. Connor on the ice, Bedard in the zone. Crosby on the boards, man, the game's full grown. East Coast pride, where the ice runs deep. Maritime grind, where the great ones sleep. Pulling hits, stacking slabs, never losing the flame. Maritime sports, remember the name. Back to the breaks, adrenaline high. Silver foils flashing, grails passing by. From Halifax rinks to the big league lights, we chase cardboard dreams on those Saturday nights. Mick, David, Speed, Bedard on the glide. Sid the Kid's legacy, coast to coast pride. Pull a one-on-one hit, crowd roars insane. Maritime sports, engrave the name.
Hello and welcome to break number 187. This is Maritime Sports Cards and my name is Sean, back from a very lengthy business trip. I do apologize for having to push this break here until Friday. Unfortunately, I did miss a flight on Wednesday and was not able to make it back in time for the break. And I do, again, appreciate everybody's patience here. Who we got here? We see Paul. Nice to see you, Paul. Sam, good to see you as well. And Domi Rob. Brian, good to see you too. Anyone that is following here live on YouTube, do say hello in chat. It's nice to see who is watching. We do have a pretty big break going on here tonight. Let's dive in. Hey, Casey, how you doing? So we've got a box of 23-24 SP game used. Of course, that's Connor Bedard's rookie year. Hoping for a draft day mark out of that one. That would be super awesome. We've got a 23-24 SPX, again, Bedard rookie year product. We have a brand new product, Flair. I think the last time Flair was out in actual physical form might have been 30 plus years ago. So this is going to be very interesting. This is brand new, hot off the press, 25-26 Flair. I have not even seen a single box open. I've been traveling, haven't had a chance. We're going to go back a little bit here, 22-23 Artifacts. And then we've got two boxes here of Series 2, 25-26 Series 2. And, of course, no audio. Hold on one sec. Okay, scared me there, Casey. Glad to hear there is audio. It was just a Casey problem. Like I said, we got 25-26 Series 2. And for those of you that were very astute, probably noticed that I posted a 25-26 O-Pee-Chee Platinum. That product's not even out yet. I somehow mixed up the box. It was supposed to be a 23-24 O-Pee-Chee Platinum, not a 25-26. 25-26 O-Pee-Chee Platinum does not come out until May 20th, I believe. So it is actually a 23-24 O-Pee-Chee Platinum that we're going to do here tonight. And again, apologies for that mistake. The 23-24 O-Pee-Chee Platinum, of course, a much higher value product than the 25-26 will be. So hopefully everybody will be okay with that. In addition, as a thank you for your patience for me missing the break on Wednesday because I missed my flight, as well as the mix-up between the 23-24 O-Pee-Chee Platinum and the 25-26. I'm throwing in a couple blasters here tonight, folks. We're going to do a 21-22 O-Pee-Chee Platinum. That's Caulfield's rookie here, as well as like Eklund, Zegras, who else in there? Sider, Spencer Knight. And then we're going to do a 24-25 Extended Series blaster. Hopefully a shot there at a Celebrini canvas. So we're going to include those in tonight's break as well. Just to confirm, is everybody hearing me okay? The audio is fine for tonight? I know Casey said he wasn't hearing earlier. I just want to make sure everything's good before we move on. Someone in chat can let us know. Yep, awesome. Good to hear. Okay, let's get over to our randomized screen over here. So I've got our list of teams there on the left-hand side. I do have a left-right here on the right-hand side. I'm just going to hit the random button there one time. Here we go. That's for any of our cards that do have a team on the left and the right-hand side of the card. Tonight, they will go to whoever has the team on the left-hand side. And there's our list of participants on the right-hand side there. We'll randomize each list 3 times to get you all paired up with your team. So here we go with that. And do 1, 2, and 3 times there on the left. 1, 2, and 3 times there on the right. So go ahead and take a moment to see which team you have been paired up with. And as always, we do allow for a couple minutes here for trades. Just got to have both parties watching live here on YouTube and both parties agree to the trade, and then we'll go ahead and make that happen. So like I said, we'll leave that up for just a couple minutes. So he's actually away on business for 2 weeks, and then made it home for a night and had to go away for a business again for a week, and thus the lengthy delay in between our last break and this break. And obviously you've been following along, and I missed a flight there on Wednesday, and I didn't get home until almost 12:30 a.m. So doing the break would have been impossible, and had to push it to tonight, a rare Friday night break. Got lots going on in the way of hockey here tonight in terms of playoffs. We got got the Habs in action tonight, hoping to see if they can win their first game at home, and then we've got the Oilers in Anaheim a little bit later on. And who's the other team that's I think it's Utah and Vegas playing tonight as well. I think all 3 of those series are tied at 1-1, left with a split, if I'm not mistaken. Darren says, by the way, my son loved it for National Hockey Card Day that passed after you told him about it during the Quiz Pamphlet show. He got the Demidov to add to his Celebrini. You gift him. Oh, super cool. Glad to hear that, Darren. Makes me so happy. That's what it's all about, right? It's for the kids. Got a couple potential trades up here. Vegas is up for trade. Peter's looking for Montreal, if anyone's willing to trade him Montreal. Got Utah up for trade. Tampa also up. Columbus up as well for Calgary or Buffalo. And wow, Patrick says been very lucky with opening up retail. 3 Schaefers and 2 Demidovs in the past week. Go buy a lottery ticket there, Patrick. That is absolutely fantastic. The odds of that are very slim. Curious, what retail were you opening? Was that blasters or tins? Or a combo, or maybe some of the Walmart boxes? You figure like a blaster, your odds are what, 1.2 Young Guns per blaster, I think it is? 1.5? And you got a 1 in 50 shot at a Schaefer? So the odds are really small. Oh, just a pack. Oh, okay. Very cool. Peter's a Habs fan, would like to get the Habs if anyone's willing to trade him. Of course, we did have National Hockey Card Day this past, what was it, April? Oh, geez, I don't even remember. I was in San Jose for National Hockey Card Day. How hard do you think it was to find a shop participating in National Hockey Card Day in the United States in a Sunshine State? I went to several shops. Most of them didn't even sell any hockey of any kind, but I did find one that had a little bit of hockey, and they were actually a certified diamond dealer, so they were participating, and I got a pack of cards for National Hockey Card Day, which actually I gave away to a friend. Met up actually with Dave from the Hockey Cards Gong Show podcast down in LA to end out my trip. Went out for dinner and spent some time with him, and gave him a few of those packs because I didn't think he'd have much luck finding them either. Scott L., if you're watching, Peter's, he's begging for Montreal. What else we got? Don't see any trades materializing at the moment. All right, let's get this all up on our graphic format. If the trade does happen in the next couple minutes, we'll honor it. But we got to get on with the break here tonight, and I don't see anything materializing. So I'm going to start putting this up in a graphic format. Give me 1 second here. All right, last chance. Don't see anything, so no trades. We're going to go ahead with what we got. Okay. There we go. Got our teams up. I don't even see Scott in chat here, Peter, so he may not even be watching live, unfortunately. Okay, got our list of participants and teams there up in graphic format up on the screen. I'll give that just a couple seconds. We'll pop it up in the right-hand corner and start on with tonight's break. Do you have a poll running tonight, wondering which Canadian team are you cheering for, or perhaps none at all? As a Toronto Maple Leafs fan, I cannot cheer for Montreal. I can't cheer for Ottawa, so by default, for me, it's going to be Edmonton. If Edmonton gets knocked out, pardon me, I may consider one of those other two Canadian teams if they're still in round 2. All right, let's put that team list up in the upper right-hand corner. We're going to start here tonight's break off with a 25-26 Series 2. Good luck, everybody. If you are just joining us again, thank you very much for your patience of having to move the break here to Friday night due to me missing a flight back from my business trip. Unfortunately, couldn't make the Wednesday. Hoping it's going to be worth the wait. There we go, pack 1. Got a glow up. Marco Casper. Canvas of Doug Wilson. There's a throwback. Look at that hair. And a sizzle reel of Reinhardt. Canvas here of Trocheck. If you know, you know. Wayne Hudson. And our first young gun there, Tusky, the mascot. I do think the mascot young guns are a nice touch. There's a lot of kids that actually love those mascot cards. Oh, we got a silver outburst. Don't know if it's a young gun or not. It's peak. No, it doesn't look like it's a young gun. Got some green writing. Dallas. It is, in fact. We have a Casey DeSmith. Silver young gun. Or silver outburst, pardon me, not young gun. Silver outburst. And we got a stammer there on the slabs. Let's get this outburst sleeved up. Stuart Skinner on an encore. Canvas there. Goudreau. And a Farinacci young gun. Cool. Pop count 1000 Gustafson. I got a vibing and portrait there. Oliver Moore. Get the pop count up. Very curious. What do you guys think of the pop count cards? I mean, we got, thousands, and then we got 500s. Goes all the way down to a pop count of 1. Are these a chase card for you? Are these cards that you guys like? Or does it depend on the player? Like if you get, obviously, your player in a 1 of 1, that would be massive. But in general, are the pop count cards, is that something you'd collect if it was your guy and they're not the rookie, or you know what I mean? Gonna glow up there, Sorelli, and another young gun there. Ben Kindle, there's a nice hit. He's on fire in terms of the hobby world. Ben Kindle, a big chase right now. We'll take that for sure. There you go, nice Ben Kindle. Dazzler. Mr. Lekkonen. I got a Carter Mazur on the encore and a Marchenko glow up. Not my favorite insert, but there it is. Let them cook. We got a Beckett Seneca on a portrait and a Suniev Young Gun. So up to 3, 4. 4 of our expected 6 Young Guns. Speckle Scissor Reel. Encore there, Matt Wood, and a Boomtown. Kiefer Sherwood against Jack Eye. Canvas Backlund. Scissor Reel there, Matthew Nyes. And a Young Gun there of Lego. Fluorescence. That one is Fensor. Yeah, it is Fensor. Let them cook. Kucherov and Snuggerud on a portrait. Last pack here. Box number 1. Good. Have a Young Gun in here. We've only had 5, so there should be 1 in here. And we got a Kent Johnson on the encore. Sam Dickinson on the slaps. And we end up with Lindbaum. Not see a numbered insert in that box, so I might have missed one in here, but it'll be in these inserts. I'll check that a little bit later. I don't know that you're guaranteed a numbered insert in a box, but usually we've been getting them. All right, not a bad start there. Silver Outburst. Ben Kindle on our Young Gun, which is super cool. And we did get a pop count 1000. That may have taken the place of a numbered insert. Very possible. All right. Box 2. 25-26 Series 2. Casey said, had the Flames in a case break. And ended up with 8 Young Guns. Actually, that's not bad. Flames do have a number of Young Guns in the crop. Kind of like the 23-24 Series 2, well, Series 1 and 2, ton of Chicago Blackhawks Young Guns. There we go, box 2. Starting off with a Speckle Slaps there. Zane Parekh. Oh, we got a Canvas Young Gun. There we go. Brunick. I'm vibing. Canvas there, Jake Kensel. We got a scissor reel and a Dominic Fensor Young Guns. Got him in the fluorescence a little earlier tonight. Got another silver outburst here. And this one is not a Young Gun, but it is an Avalanche. Oh, it's Girard. Samuel Girard. Easton Cowan there. The cowboy on the slabs. Go, a couple silver outbursts. Encore, Connor McDavid. 0 points in the playoffs and a -2. Tell me Anaheim is not playing him perfectly. Got a canvas there, Scheifele. And we've got Brady Martin on our Young Gun. To shut down Connor McDavid in the playoffs, 2 consecutive games. I mean, that's a feat. Oh, there we go. We got a blue encore. Joey Decord. It's kind of cool. Color matched. Scissor rail there. Aho. And a glow up of Quinton Byfield. Quinton Byfield. Also, Brady. Brady hasn't done much either. Vibing. Bobrovsky, and we got a Hunter Height. I'd say Brady's been very disappointing too. Slavkovsky lighting it up on the playoff for the Habs. I think he's got three power play goals, I think. Sizzle reel, then portrait, and an Isaac Howard at Young Guns. And J-Rob leading the goals category, tied with a few other people in the playoffs so far. That's pretty cool. Got Dazzler here of Mort Sider. We got Jonathan Huberdeau on the encore and a Boomtown there of Delorier. Speckle Let Him Cook, Makar. We got a Charlie McAvoy and a Sanderson glow up there. He's out. I think Sanderson's probably not going to be playing next game, from what I understand. Canvas there, O'Reilly. If you know, you know. And a Nystrom. It was really tough trying to pick up hockey games while I was down in California. Not a lot of coverage. I did get to go to 2 San Jose Sharks games, though. I'll let you know a little bit more about that in just a minute here. Finish off these last 2 packs. Oh, we got a clear-cut Young Gun of Isaac Howard. Going out to Edmonton. Get that sleeved up here. So we got the regular and clear-cut in the same box. And we'll take the clear-cut Young Gun. Oh, we got a numbered. We got a deluxe. This one is Clayton Keller. Hey, nice player there. Clayton Keller for the Utah Mammoth. Numbered 249 out of 250. Nice hit there. We got an encore, Jackson Lacombe. And we've got a Moritz Sider. Oh, and a Young Gun. Wyatt Amott. Got deluxe sleeved up. So the big name Young Gun out of our 2 boxes there was Ben Kindle. Definitely a good name to be hitting. We did get a deluxe Clayton Keller. That's a nice. Couple of silver outbursts. And I got a clear-cut Young Gun, Isaac Howard, as well as a canvas Young Gun of Riddick. Yeah, Brian, I did not see the Flyers going up 3-0 either. That's very surprising. And Crosby has been pretty quiet as well. All right, we should probably do a draw. I think we should do a draw. So we're going to do some playoff star rookies. So they're not necessarily in the rookie year, but they're still, some of the star rookies from the playoffs. We're going to start with Matvei Michkov on a star rookie here. That one going up for grabs. Just got to do exclamation point join to be entered. No purchase necessary, folks. Just got to be here watching live on YouTube in order to win. Go ahead and put that in chat. Follow what everyone else is doing, and that'll get you a spot in the draw. We're going to open artifacts next. So as I was saying, I went to 2 hockey games down in San Jose. I managed to catch San Jose Chicago, which was awesome to watch Celebrini and Bedard play against each other. That was super cool. Home team won. San Jose did win. It was a good game overall. The rink is actually really nice, relatively smaller rink, but really nice modern facility located like right downtown San Jose, which was cool. I could literally walk there from my hotel. And then I caught a Saturday game against the Vancouver Canucks, which miraculously somehow the Vancouver Canucks beat them in a shootout, which left me scratching my head because there's no way they should have ever been in that game. San Jose is so much better of a team, and San Jose was fighting for a playoff spot. So exciting because it went to overtime and then the shootout, so it was super cool. But unfortunately, San Jose did not pull it out, and unfortunately did miss the playoffs. But tickets were really inexpensive, like decent seats. I was paid $90 US for on a resale market. There were tickets that you could buy because they hadn't even sold out. Like you could have bought them at face value through the box office. However, there was more people with me, and I wanted to get some decent seats, so we ponied up for the good view at $90. Can't even come close to that for a ticket at any rink in Canada. So it was a good experience. All right, so we got a few entries now. Again, if you want to enter into the draw to win this Michkov Star Rookie card, just go ahead and put exclamation point join into chat. And if you're the winner, I'll send that to you at no charge, even if you're not in tonight's break. Which, by the way, if you are watching, you had won this Suzuki card a couple breaks ago. Haven't heard from you, so I don't know where to send your card. If you're watching, please reach out to me so I can verify that it's you and get it sent to you. All right. We'll do no more entries. And our winner is Casey. Casey going home with a Michkov card. Congrats, Casey. I'm actually very curious because we have a number of Calgarians in our breaks. Quite a few, actually. Are you cheering for Edmonton? Or is that like me not being able to cheer for Montreal? I would assume so, but I don't know. Okay, on to our next box here. We're going to do 22-23 artifacts. I know your answer, but we have a lot of Calgarians in the breaks. Again, I'm not positive why or how we ended up with so many. I'm very grateful, and it's awesome to see. But it is interesting to find out how they found me. Okay, artifacts. One of my favorite products for the price point. You can get some pretty good stuff in artifacts, especially the older artifacts like this, like a 22-23. They had nice big patch windows and so on. see what we end up with. So there's the base design from 22-23. Go from the back, more base. We do have a decoy here, a base, and a clear cut there of Robin Salo, Artifact rookie clear cut. Another decoy. And looks like maybe an Aurum. Yeah, it is an Aurum. This is one of the bounty cards. I got a couple base there. So Ryan Hartman, this is a bounty card, which I don't know if this bounty is still open. And if it is, you would have to find all the rest of them. So this might be a card you want to put up on the market in case somebody's trying to complete the full set. But it's definitely the top prizes from the bounty would be gone. I don't know if their bounty's even still open. I don't know if the upper decks closed that one off yet. But there are people that do like to collect the entire Artifacts Aurum set. Base from the back, another decoy. Oh, this feels like a little thicker card, and it is Montreal. We do have a dual jersey numbered card, 34 out of 249 of Nick Suzuki. Nice hit there for Montreal. There we go, Suzuki. I'll take down Mr. Gustafson. Base, and behind that we've got, ooh, there's an auto. Sam Reinhart auto out of 49. 37 out of 49 going out to the Florida Panthers. Big hit there. That's a beauty. We will absolutely take that. Signs of Success. There we go, got that sleeved up. Artifacts are sticker autos. So it is a sticker auto product. But we do have a numbered short, really short print there, 37 out of 49, Signs of Success. Yeah, nice box so far. Scott L., if you're watching, I think you've got Montreal, and Peter says he would very much like to talk to you about Nick Suzuki card. Just a Montreal Canadiens fan. What do we got here? Looks like a ruby, and it is Moritz Seider ruby, so that's numbered 142 out of 499. That's, of course, Peter was talking about the Sam Reinhart auto, which I would doubt. And our numbered is a silver, so that should be out of 999. It is, in fact. And we have a rookie, Jack McBain, out of 999. 2 packs left here in Artifacts. And then that is, I think, a copper. Dave Taylor on the copper. That's under 148 of 299. And Dave Taylor. A little bit of a throwback there from 1980 to 85 is what it's showing on the stats here. Of course, it only gives 5 years of stats, but that one is a legend, former captain of the LA Kings. The last pack here, Artifacts. And we have an Emerald. So we've got Bobrovsky out of 99. A couple of nice hits for Florida out of that box. Got the auto of Reinhardt and a Bob short printed out of 99. Okay, geez, what do we open? You know what? Let's do another draw. Let's do that. All right, so sticking with the star rookie theme, we're going to go this time with Jesper Wallstedt, starting off his playoff debut as a rookie, and been doing quite well so far. Exclamation point join, folks. I'll get you entered into the draw. And after that, we're going to open Platinum. So if you're just joining us here, you weren't around when I was doing the intro. Unfortunately, I did put a 25-26 picture of O-Pee-Chee Platinum up on the site for the breaks, but obviously that product's not even out yet for another month. So that was a mistake. We are, in fact, going to replace that with a 23-24 O-Pee-Chee Platinum, a product that would be, in my opinion, substantially higher priced. And hopefully that'll be a nice bonus for you guys. In addition, I'm throwing in two blasters that we're going to open up here tonight. 21-22 O-Pee-Chee Platinum. That's a Cole Caulfield rookie year. And a 24-25 extended series blaster, which is the chase there, Celebrini Young Guns. So again, just for the inconvenience of switching over to the Friday, in addition to having a wrong picture up on the advertisements, because I can't obviously break a product that isn't out for another month. All right, so again, if you're looking to get in on the draw for this one, it's a star rookie Wallstedt card. No purchase necessary there, folks. Just put exclamation point join. All right, no more entries. Our winner, Brian S. Congratulations to Brian. Got yourself a Jesper Wallstedt card. On to Platinum. This is a 23-24 Platinum. Of course, it's a Connor Bedard rookie year. Hoping for some nice hits out of this one. Nice thing about Platinum, lots of cards to open, lots of inserts. Why a lot of people really favor the product. And you get 12 cards per pack, and 15. I think it's 15 packs in a box. Lots of cards, very, very shiny. So there's the base from 23-24. Go through those base relatively quickly. We should have a marquee rookie in every single pack. That one is Tristan Robbins. Sometimes multiples. There's Isaac Rosen, a Finisanov, and a photo driven. And we have a retro card there, Buskevich. Oh, we got a nice blue. This should be a numbered card, which it is. Blue fragment, 121 out of 125 of Anders Lee, and then the rest are base. Patrick throwing down the heat there for Montreal Canadian fan collectors. Peter, you paying attention there in chat? Okay, we got a Condado marquee rookie. That's Fozil. Tompkins, photo driven. And we got a Mitch Marner retro, of course, no longer with the Toronto Maple Leafs. And that should be a rainbow. It is. It is a rainbow there of Marc-Andre Fleury. And then some base. Leo Carlson, Hechtel, Henry Thrun. I got a showmanship there of Clayton Keller. And a rookie, Matthew Nyes. There we go. Oh, and we've got a Yuri Kulich marquee rookie of the liquid metal numbered 314 out of 399. Matthew Nyes rookie there, sleeved up. Nice hit there for Toronto. Man, all this talk of them potentially trading Nyes, I don't understand. Unless they're in a complete rebuild, which they keep saying they're not going to be. Until they get their new GM, who knows what they're going to do. Some very strange names being floated out there. Not for GM, but also, well, yes, for GM. Some very strange names there. Mike Gillis is possibly one of them. That would be interesting. But also hearing that Matt Sundin and Ty Domi may be involved in the leadership team in some way. Okay, so we got Pospisil there, Calgary, Denoyer, Cole Gutman. I got a photo driven there. Man, Buffalo looking good in the playoffs. And we got a Patrick Laine. Oh, got a Jared McCann there. And that one should be numbered, which it is, Cosmic, 62 out of 65. Nice short print card. Lots and lots of numbered inserts in Platinum. And some cool looking cards. You know, like, it doesn't do it justice here because there's so much glare off the shine of these cards, but they are very, very cool looking. And we got McDonough, Livingstone, Gushin, Patrick Laine in the showmanship. I got a Brad Marchand and a Violet Pixels of Vazzy. Violet Pixels. Oh, 2 Violet Pixels. So this one's 110 out of 299. And then we got a J-Rob, who I said right now at the top of the list for scoring in the playoffs. Still early, though. I mean, 3 goals is not going to hold up for long. But if he keeps playing the way he is. So far, 4 numbered cards there. Oh, maybe that liquid metal. That was probably numbered as well. These packs are like disintegrating. We got Marco Kasper, Samoskevich, Wakuli, sweet selections there. Tyson Forrester, Leon, pardon me, not Leo, and Nick Suzuki. We got an O-Pee-Chee Premier, and that's one of the Platinum Premier cards. That's a pretty cool card there. And in behind that, a rookie auto of Akito Hirose on the Sunset. Nice on-card auto there. Akito Hirose. As I said, I've got that nice Nick Suzuki card. Patera. Sort of. Jet Greaves. Photo driven there. Ovi. Does he retire? Doesn't sound like it. I think he's going to be back another season. I think he is absolutely driven to beat Gretzky's all-time goal record, including playoffs. We got Tyler Clevin. I believe that's a rainbow, which it is, yes. Now we got another sunset here. Hunter Shepard. That's a sunset, a marquee rookie. And some more base. Yeah, Paul says 2 more years going for 1,000. Yeah, he could do it in a year. It's possible. We got Zach Benson, marquee rookie. Riker Evans, Erickson Eck. Sweet selections there. Luke Evangelista. Got a rookie there. Svozil. Liquid Metal of Montour. Those are, in fact, numbered. That one's out of $3.99. I don't know if he could make it 2 more years. Got McWard, Shelovs, Bolduc, photo driven of, who's that? Brent Burns. We got a rainbow marquee rookie of Evangelista. Sunset there, Jake Gensel. Matthew Nyes marquee rookie. Evangelista, Tyler Clevin. Showmanship of Markstrom. Patrick Kane on a rainbow. Sunset, Ajari, and some more base. Two packs left here. OPC Platinum 23-24. Still no Bedard sighting. Yorio Swaney. There he is. Connor Bedard, marquee rookie. That's what we're searching for. Beauty hit there. Matthews, pardon me, on the photo driven. Got a rainbow, Nugent Hopkins. Got a pink magma. Oh, no, matte pink of McCann, and some base there. Let's get this Bedard sleeved up. Going out to whoever's got Chicago tonight. I'll put that there, and let's move Suzuki over just a little bit. I'm even going to sleeve up this Matthew Nyes here. All right, last pack. O-Pee-Chee Platinum. Managed to hit the Bedard. We got a Delgado, Kapanen, Tyson Forrester, Askarov there. And sweet selections. Got a rainbow of O'Reilly, Joel Farabee on the matte pink. And that is going to round us out there for our box of 23-24 O-Pee-Chee Platinum. As I said earlier, you know, those are all the inserts in addition to what we sleeved up. Lots of inserts in O-Pee-Chee Platinum, which is why a lot of people do like the product. And you've got potential for some really nice big hits. They've got all sorts of inserts that are numbered. So we did hit a few inserts. We liquid metal, I did set those aside, but we got a couple of Violet Pixels. Those ones are out of $2.99. We got this blue fragment, which is cool. That one out of $125. We got the Cosmic short print there out of $65. In addition to our Sunset Auto there of Akito Hirose and a couple of key marquee rookies, Connor Bedard, of course, and Matthew Nyes. I'd say that's a pretty good one to get as well. And then we landed this Nick Suzuki on the O-Pee-Chee Premier. All right, let's open up one of our blasters. Again, the blasters I'm throwing in here tonight for two reasons. One, I made a mistake with the image of the O-Pee-Chee Platinum, putting up a 25-26 when clearly we can't break that for another month at least. And so we swapped to the 23-24. And just because I had to make the change from Wednesday to Friday, as a thank you to you for your patience, we're going to open up some extra product here tonight. Let's see what we get out of this blaster. So we got 24-25 extended. And we've got a Rookie Reflections. Pros and Prospects. We got an Owen Pickering, a draft day, and some base. Fortunately, that draft day is part of the potential for Young Guns, so we may not get a Young Gun in this box. Because, of course, with extended, you get usually 3 of the draft day and 3 Young Guns. Not saying we can't, but it's not looking good. Logan Mailloux there. Silver Skates. Oh, we got a pros and prospects there of Lane Hudson. There's a nice hit. We'll take that coming out of a blaster. Good rookie insert. We got a Cutter Gauthier. Another good rookie to come out of 24-25. So we got a future impact. Oh, we did get the Young Gun. Nice. So we got Stetska, pardon me, on our Young Gun. Austin Matthews on the Encore. So we got a draft and a Young Guns. Oh, we got a Green Dazzler. It is Adam Fox. I do like the Dazzlers from that year. They pop. Got a B-Hut, Sidney Crosby, and a bunch of base. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, that's just a regular. I thought it might have been one of the variations. It is not. Just a regular base card. Not a bad blaster. I mean, we got a Cutter Gauthier rookie insert and a Lane Hudson rookie insert as well. All right, let's do the Platinum. Our Platinum blaster here. Again, part of the apology for missing my flight Wednesday and having to swap that Platinum in. Cole Caulfield rookie year. Spencer Knight, Zegras, Jeremy Swayman, I think, as well. Eklund, Byfield. Decent rookie class, 21-22. There's the base design for those ones. A marquee rookie, Jake Neighbors. And we got Drew Doughty there on a blue surge and a base. Oh, there he is on the back. Cole Caulfield, marquee rookie. Sweet. Nice that we hit that. As I said, his rookie year. We got a sweet selections of Jamie Drysdale. He's a rookie as well. That's one of his rookie cards. Hey, wow. What a pack. So we got the Sunset there, Jacob Markstrom, and we got the Cole Caulfield marquee rookie. And that's a nice blaster. We have base there, Panarin. Lucas Raymond on the marquee rookie. I forgot about him as well. We got a marquee rookie there. This is the blue of Taylor Radish, blue surge. JT on the base. And Trevor Zegras there, photo driven. Brock Nelson on the blue surge. Niederreiter on the base. We got Peterka, Barzell, and one more pack here in the blaster. Oh, that one's a rainbow. The Lindholm is a rainbow. And we've got the Connor Hellebuck on the hot magma. And then a base. Nice little blaster there to get a Cole Caulfield marquee rookie. And as well, there's the Cole Caulfield rookie. As well, we got some Zegras rookie cards in here. We got the photo driven. And Lucas Raymond, we got a marquee rookie of him. And sweet selections of Drysdale. Nice little bonus blaster there for you. Put the Caulfield up on the stand. All right, we're down to 3 more boxes left in tonight's break here, folks. We have the SPX, 23-24 SPX, 23-24 SB Game Used, and the brand new 25-26 Flair. We're going to go to SPX. get out of this one. This is a very much boomer bust product. SPX, not very many cards in a pack, and these were incredibly expensive when they first came out. When I did buy this, I bought this when they first came out. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was Bedard Mania, and everything Bedard was super, super expensive. There are 5 cards in this pack, and with any premium product like this where there's a low numbers of cards, I will send you the base cards. Regular products, we do not send base cards out. Just too expensive to send with Canada Post. Doesn't make a lot of sense to do that. Grab a couple of decoy cards here so we can do a bit of a slow review. I'm going to start with a card here on the top. Looks like a horizontal card. Cool. I know who that is. We got a rookie superscripts there of Billy Sweezy. And his signature is BS. With, oh my goodness. There's a lot that we said about this signature. Wow. Okay, well, we got an auto. Not guaranteed in the box of SPX, by the way. We did get a Billy Sweezy, a BS auto. You know, if I was not and I'm not a Columbus Blue Jackets collector, but I would keep this just for the signature. I mean, look at that. Interesting. All right, let's go right from the back here. We've got another rookie. This one's goaltender, and it is Ollie Eriksson Ek numbered. This one's a little hard to see through the camera. I think it is 56 out of 149. Yes, 56 out of 149. Cool looking card. Really dig the design of that one. Parallax Purple. Ollie Eriksson Ek. That one going out to Anaheim. Give me 1 second. I gotta get some thick sleeve here. So like a 75 point style card. Okay, let's go second from the back. Another horizontal. Nope. It's one of the Radiance cards. Yep, Radiance FX. And that one is Jack Eichel, numbered 332 out of 949, one of our die cut cards. And we're going to go from the back again. See a helmet there, so this looks horizontal. I have a blue. This is a Finite Rookies Blue, numbered 115 out of 199. Nice hit there. Again, Anaheim getting a couple nice ones out of it. We got Jackson Lacombe. A couple cards left here. Go to the back again. Another horizontal. We got 134 out of 149. These are the Black Obsidian rookies. Well, Lucas Rusek, we got a nice jersey card there. These are pretty cool looking design. Beauty hit there. Buffalo. And I think we have one card left. A little bit thicker card. Like to see thicker cards. This one is a Starscape card. A rookie shadow box of Gushin. Those are super, super cool and probably doesn't show very well on camera, but they're 3-dimensional. The photo in the back is probably about a 1/4 inch behind the cutout there of the player picture in the front. Maybe from there you can see it. In hand, these are super cool looking cards. So rookie shadow box, Daniel Gushin. Big hit there for San Jose. Of course, anytime I see anything San Jose, my heart skips because you think it's Celebrini, but he wasn't even out yet, so it definitely couldn't have been him. Nonetheless, very cool card. At San Jose, that's a really cool insert card. Not bad there on SPX. We'll take those. We do have the BS auto, and as Paul pointed out, the arrow does point right to himself, which is kind of interesting. I think that's supposed to be a Y. BS for Squeeze Z, and that's the Y at the end. Although it does look like an arrow, no doubt. All right, down to a couple of boxes. I think we're going to go to Flair, and we'll go to the SP Game Use last, maybe just before we hit Flair. Let's do another draw. Oh, let me reset it here. Hang on. Okay, this time, Cutter Gauthier. Going to go with a star rookie, Cutter Gauthier. He's having a heck of a playoff so far. Had a really good end of, or at least the last half of the season. He's a guy I think we really need to keep an eye on. Flew a little bit under the radar in terms of hobby love when his rookie first came out, but I think we're going to see some value with him coming up. Let's go ahead and do an exclamation point join for your chance to win that. No purchase necessary here, folks. And just a little bit of an announcement. If you happen to be coming to the Expo in Toronto, which is next week, by the way, starts on Thursday. So we're literally 6 days away. I'm absolutely giddy. This is like Christmas to me. I absolutely love going to the Expo. If you're anywhere near the Toronto area, maybe you got some airline points or something like that piled up, get on a plane and go. It is by far the biggest hockey card show in the world. Obviously, there are other sports there as well, including some TCG, but it is 90% hockey, massive venue with lots of vendors. I will be there Thursday through Sunday, and I will be at the Hockey Hobby Social Night, which is being sponsored by Upper Deck and Total Sports Cards. They're bringing in, what's his name? Oh my gosh, Lee, Jeremy Lee. Jeremy Lee is hosting it with GP Sports Cards. So Jeremy Lee is from a podcast called Sports Card Live. And of course, Grant from GP Sports Cards, who does breaks and has a shop in Toronto. They're co-hosting the event. It'll be at Arizona Grill, which is not too far from the airport. You got the address there up on the screen, 215 Carlingview Drive. That's on Thursday night, so the very first night of the expo, April 30th, starting at 8 p.m. There is giveaways. So Upper Deck has usually some swag bags and stuff they give out with stuff inside. It is free to attend, and it's just a great night to socialize with folks that are interested in our hobby. So do come on out. I will be there. I'm trying to figure out how I can make sure that everybody can recognize me. I think I'm going to get a Maritime sports card shirt made up or something like that to wear for that night. So if you're somebody not from my local area who you've already met me through various shows and so on, I will be there. And I'd love to see if you're in the Toronto area, you're attending the expo, please come to the social night and say hello. All right, no more entries on our draw here. Our winner is Kiefer. Congratulations to Kiefer. Kiefer, not positive if you're in the break here tonight. If you are, I'll get that sent out. If you're not, can you please send me an email to info@maritimesportscards.com or send me a message on Facebook Messenger and get me your address so I can get that out to you. Congratulations again. Oh, you're in the crate. Perfect. Okay. Just wasn't positive because it says Kiefer. So let me just change the name here to Keith. There are a few people with some aliases, and that messes me up sometimes. Okay, so here we go. Flair 2526. This box is heavy because every single one of these cards is at least a 75 point. So they're very thick cards. I don't know a ton about this. I was traveling the whole time. I did not watch any breaks. Haven't really read up too much on what's in it. So I'm flying a little bit in the dark here. But I've been very excited since I heard they were going to be releasing Flair to open this, because back in the day, Flair was a really cool product with some very interesting inserts. It has been on e-pack, but physical cards in a pack, it's been a long time. I'm going to say 30 years or possibly more. So here we go. Flair. Like I said, these cards are thick, and they've got like an acetate style finish on them. Let me just get to the insert here, which I think is right. Yeah, there we go. So got an insert there. Lady Bing trophy winner of Barkov. I'm just going to set that down for 1 second, because you can see the glare coming off these cards. Like they've got a very, it's definitely, it's not, I don't think it's acetate, but it's definitely, it's a really good finish. Like these cards would have been pretty expensive to make. And as I said, fairly thick. You know, there's the thickness of the card. These are a 75 point, I would say. We don't have a tool here to measure, but I'm going to guess these are about a 75 point. Very thick, like, you know, that's the base. Like, look, like they're like plastic. I'm literally trying to bend this in half. Really thick cards. So there we go. There's our first insert that we're seeing, Lady Bing trophy, and there's the back. In the trophy room, and then some more base. So it looks like we're going to get one insert per pack. There's 4 cards in a pack, so we'll get 3 base and 1 insert. And we've got Drew Doughty on the base, and another base there, Brad Marchand. I got Braden Point. Is that a different color? It is. That's a different color. So that, I think, is our insert. That looks like a parallel, so a different color. And we got Colton Dock. So let's see, does it say on the back? Oh, it is numbered. Perfect. So this one is called a 4-check. 115 out of 349. That's interesting. Yeah, so those are just the base. That one says 4-check. All right, well, there's our first insert with a number on it. Set that aside. So definitely higher end on the quality of card. Oh, we got a pink colored card of Kachuk. Let's see what that one's called. This one's a back check. So this is 38 out of 199. So it looks like instead of naming them colors, they've named them hockey terms. So we got a 4-check back check so far. Reminds me of Gerbenkin, rookie for the Toronto Maple Leafs last year. Didn't speak very much English. I think he's Russian, if I'm not mistaken. They interviewed him in the Toronto media and asked him, you know, what he thought, and what are the veterans telling him? You know, what wisdom are they imparting to you? And he said something to the effect of back check, 4-check, paycheck, because he couldn't say much in the way of English. It was absolutely brilliant. Okay, got Cider there on the base. We got Thomas on a base, and there's another green. That looks like another one of the 4-check cards, which it is, numbered 173 out of 349. I got Crosby. Oh, that one's silver. All the rest are gold. So let's see what this one is. Whoa! 5 out of 5 Spectrum. Sidney Crosby as well. What a name to get a card like that. Nice hit there for Pittsburgh. 5 out of 5. Bookended it. That's huge. There's not too many other names that would have been, obviously McDavid. I don't know if there's any throwbacks, like a Gretzky or something, but man, that's pretty sweet. And then some base. All right, Lekanen. Oh, here we go. These are the ones that people are looking for. This is I can't remember what they call it. Let's say it's something like Wave of the Future. Yeah, there it is, Wave of the Future. So these are cool die cut, clear. They've got texture to them, like it's a wave texture. Very interesting insert. And because they're die cut, it'll be hard to get into the sleeve. I'm going to do that later just so I don't rush through it, but I'll get that in the sleeve. Oh, what is this? A 3-on-1 breakaway. Oh my goodness. This is, wow. So this is 3 cards kind of sandwiched together. I don't know what to make of this insert, to be perfectly honest. It's like the portraits, like the serial killer portraits of this year's flagship. But it's like 3 cards. There's 3, like this one is the top layer, this is the second layer, and then that one there is the third layer. Really hard to see on camera. I'm not sure I like these cards for myself, but kind of cool. What do you guys think? This is that's interesting. Let me get a sleeve for that one. I don't even know what to say to that insert. That's a very interesting design. It's a chunky card too. That might even be bigger than a 180. Yeah, it is. Let's try a 200. Yeah, 200. Well, cross between this year's portraits and a shadow box. I'd say that's what I call that. Where's that shadow box card? It is literally a cross between this card and the portraits from this year's flagship. All right, sorry, I got sidetracked there. A couple more packs here. Okay, back to a base there. Travis Sanheim. And we got a Kyle Palmieri and a rare breed. Nathan McKinnon. Wow, we're getting... and there's a Demonov base card. Well, we're getting some nice big names on the inserts. This one says 5 of 8, so I would imagine there are 8 of these rare breed cards. Nathan McKinnon, obviously one of them on the checklist. Not numbered. And again, I apologize, but I did not have time to look into odds and so on. I'm not sure how rare a rare breed card is. But it is a McKinnon. I'm sure somebody can probably check online for us on the odds on the rare breed cards. Oh, another interesting insert there. Scoring power, Carter Verhaeghe. I'll make sure the rest are base, which they are. Yep. Scoring power. I'm going to assume that that's a more common insert. Last pack here, Flair 25-26. I recall these were in and around the $200 Canadian a box plus tax. Cole Caulfield base. And a Vancouver Canucks Heronic Hot Hughes. Hot Hughes card. 20 of 32, so there's going to be 32 on the checklist for that one. Well, I'd say the big hit out of that box for us tonight, at least, was the 5 of 5 Sidney Crosby card. It is a base parallel, but 5 out of 5 of the big man himself. So we did get, that's that one. It's a silver scripted instead of the gold. It's called a Spectrum, and it is a 5 out of 5. That would definitely be the box hit. We got this 3-on-1 breakaway shadow box style portrait. The rare breed, we got the Hot Hughes, and we did get the Wave of the Future, which I've not yet put in the sleeve because I want to take my time and not damage the stick that's over here. So we have that one. We got the Scoring Power of Carter Verhaeghe. We got the green, 2 green inserts. These are the 4 checks out of 349. We got one of the pinks, which are called a back check. Those are out of 199. And then we got the Trophy Room, and this one's a Lady Byng of Barkov. So overall, not a bad box. Like I said, that's 5 out of 5 Crosby. And we got a Nathan McKinnon, another big name on a insert card. All right, one box left here, folks. Going to the 23-24 SP game used. Connor Bedard, rookie year. Before we get to that, though, we do have one more draw to do here for tonight. Again, sticking to the star rookies this time. Lane Hudson. Lane Hudson tried to put all star rookies that are in the playoffs. This is the last one we're going to do here tonight. Exclamation point join to be involved in that one. Again, no purchase necessary. Just got to be watching here live on YouTube. While you guys are doing that, let's just very quickly let you know about next break. It'll be on Wednesday, so coming up pretty quick here because I was supposed to do Wednesday. Of course, I had to push this one to Friday, but this coming Wednesday, and we got the Celebrini to do tonight too. Don't let me forget about that. Jeez. We got 2 boxes of Series 2. So we got Flagship Series 2, 1 box of Skybox Metal Universe. That just came out on Wednesday of this week. We got another box of Flair. So if you enjoyed what you saw here tonight, we've got another box of Flair. Got 1 box of Series 1, 25-26, 1 25-26 SP game used. And then giving away 1 Connor Bedard Young Guns and 1 Matthew Schaefer Young Guns in that break. Absolutely insane. I don't know what I'm doing, clearly. So we got a number of boxes there, in addition to 2 very prominent Young Guns, all for a very low price of $75 a spot. Again, that is this coming Wednesday. It is live up on the site now. I think we're down to under 20 spots, so if you're interested in a spot, don't wait on that one. Once I do put the advertisement live, I've put a couple of posts up, but I haven't actually hit the advertisement button. That'll be going out tomorrow morning. I imagine these will go relatively quickly. So again, that's coming up on Wednesday. Why Wednesday? Because the Toronto Sports Card Expo starts on Thursday. So I'll be on a plane to Toronto Thursday morning. Super psyched about that. Like I said, that's like Christmas to me. Hoping I will run into some of you at the Expo. It is absolutely a really great time. Even if you're not there to buy stuff, just to look around and see all of the stuff that is in our hobby. It's incredible. Incredible. Okay, last chance for you to enter into the draw here for Lane Hudson. This is a star rookie card. All right, no more entries. Our winner there, Sam. Congratulations to Sam. landed himself a Lane Hudson rookie card. Okay, I almost forgot. Well, didn't forget. It was over there. But we do have to randomize this in tonight's break as well. Macklin Celebrini Young Guns card. I'm actually going to put this right up here so it's nice and prominent. We are going to open our last one here. This one is a SP Game Used again. Another one of these premium products. You get 6 cards in a pack. Super boom or bust products when typically you only get 4, 5, 6 cards in a box. Sometimes you get nothing, and sometimes you absolutely strike it with a absolutely fantastic card. Not for the faint of heart. All right, so there we go. I'll slow roll some of these. I'll start with the card on the top. Last box here of tonight. Good luck, folks. We got authentic rookies. That looks like Montreal Canadian Blue. 57. There we go. Sean Farrell. It is Montreal, in fact. 174 out of 222. We got authentic rookies. I go to the very back here. It should be this way. The Winter Classic, 23-24 Winter Classic card. It is a Fabrics. And we've got Brandon Carlo. So we've got a jersey card there, Brandon Carlo, from the Winter Classic. And I think these are Flair worn. Yeah, it says used at the Winter Classic, which is interesting because this is SP Game Used. And some of the cards say used at the Winter Classic, and some say they were worn. We've tried to ask Upper Deck the question on that one. What does that mean, used at? Because you do have the player worn ones, which means that they wore it, but it wasn't necessarily in the game. But this one says it was used. All right, another card here. Going from the back again. Oh, it looks this way. Aiden, is that Aiden McDonough? Yeah, Vancouver. Yep, Aiden McDonough from Vancouver, and it actually was this way. Rookie sweaters. Let's see what that one says. This one says worn, so player worn. But it doesn't say game worn. Again, you would make the assumption, because, it's an SP game used product, that it was worn in a game. All right, let's go to the back again. Oh, wait, I picked up 2 cards here. Put one of those down. All right, we got a goaltender. And it is a star rookie of Devin Levi, numbered 163 out of 499. Authentic rookies. The blue. 21. There we go. We got Milos Helleman on our auto. This is a sticker auto. There's our auto. And our last card. This one's red. Who's that? 91. Is that Carlson? Is in fact Leo Carlson on the jersey. And what does that one say? It just says worn by the feature player. Very interesting. I will see some reps of Upper Deck at the show, and I'm going to ask them again what these mean. Because I'm not sure how you have a product that's SP game used if they're not all game used. Overall, a so-so box of SP game used. Like I said, these are pretty much boom or bust types of products. And, we got a nice rookie of Devin Levi. Maybe get an auto. What else we got? Oh, we got that. Winter Classic fabrics, and then we got a Sean Farrell rookie as well. All right, on to the draw. Of course, that's what people are going to want to see what we're doing here with this Macklin Celebrini. Let's put that right front and center. So here it is there. Our Macklin Celebrini Young Gun included in tonight's break. We are going to randomize this amongst our participants. Just before we do that, do you want to remind you again of next week's break? We've got 2 boxes of 25-26 Series 2, 1 box 25-26 Metal Universe just came out on Wednesday. We got 1 box of the newly released Flair. We have a 25-26 Series 1. We have a 25-26 SB Game Used and 2 Young Guns. We got a Connor Bedard. It's actually a graded Connor Bedard Young Guns. And then we have a raw Matthew Schaefer Young Guns up for grabs in our next break, happening on Wednesday. Again, Wednesday, because I am off to the expo. All right, let's do our randomization here for our Macklin Celebrini card. So the way this is going to work, you see right now that we have our list of players on the right-hand side. It does say at the bottom, this list has been randomized 3 times. I'm going to hit that again button once more, and the person at the top of the list in position number 1 is going home with our Macklin Celebrini Young Guns card. Good luck, folks. Here we go. Going out to Charlie A. Congratulations to Charlie. Charlie has won our Macklin Celebrini Young Guns card. So Charlie, congratulations. I will reach out to you privately because a card of this nature, I really suggest that you upgrade the shipping on that, and I can send it to you tracked, expedited, as well as with insurance, so that hopefully we don't lose that with Canada Post. So I will reach out to you with that. Thanks very much, folks, again for putting up with the switch from a Wednesday to a Friday. Again, next week's break will also be on a Wednesday. Appreciate all of you in our community. You're awesome. I hope that I'll see a bunch of you at the upcoming expo. And until next time, I'm going to put up our outro here with some music, and we'll see you then.
Maritime sports, we breaking the heat. Sean on the mic, pulling grails from the street. Crosby, Mick, David, Bedard on the rise. Great White North, where the legends collide. Packs get cracked, it's a heat wave storm. Young guns fire, rookie cards get born. Connor on the ice, Bedard in the zone. Crosby on the boards, man, the game's full grown. East Coast pride, where the ice runs deep. Maritime grind, where the great ones sleep. Pulling hits, stacking slabs, never losing the flame. Maritime sports, remember the name. Back to the breaks, adrenaline high. Silver foils flashing, grails passing by. From Halifax rinks to the big league lights, we chase cardboard dreams on those Saturday nights. Mick, David, Speed, Bedard on the glide. Sid the Kid's legacy, coast to coast pride. Pull a 1-on-1 hit, crowd roars insane. Maritime sports, engrave the name. Whoa, crack packs, drop facts. Whoa, no fakes, all stacks. Whoa, from the great white north, yeah, we run them tracks. Yeah. Packs get cracked, it's a heat wave storm. Young guns fire, rookie cards get born. Connor on the ice, Bedard in the zone. Crosby on the boards, man, the game's full grown. East Coast pride, where the ice runs deep. Maritime grind, where the great ones sleep. Pulling hits, stacking slabs, never losing the flame. Maritime sports, remember the name. Back to the breaks, adrenaline high. Silver foils flashing, grails passing by. From Halifax rinks to the big league lights, we chase cardboard dreams on those Saturday nights. Mick, David, Speed, Bedard on the glide. Sid the Kid's legacy, coast to coast pride. Pull a 1-on-1 hit, crowd roars insane. Maritime sports, engrave the name. Crack packs, drop facts, no fakes, all stacks. From the great white north, yeah, we run them tracks. Crack packs, drop facts, no fakes, all stacks. From the great white north, yeah, we run them tracks. Oh,